お疲れ様です。ホライズンゼロドーン続きをやっていきます。シャドウカージャの、本拠地というか元都に来てます。でメインミッションがここにありまして、地中に眠る謎、ここを、に行きたいと思ってるんですけど、その前にどうもなんかね、氷の矢を今まで撃ったことがないということに気づきまして、なんか氷の矢を撃てる矢を持ってないんですよね今。なのでちょっともうこの商人のとこ行って売ってたら買いたいと思います。お金はねだいぶ貯まったんで、物さえあれば買えると思うんですよね。こっちの方にいるみたい。いたいた。氷の矢が誰が撃てるんだろうか。武器。これはまだ買えないんだよな。これなのかな。やっぱこれか。トランプラーの心臓をって売ってないの？ちなみに売ってねえよな。トランプラーの心臓は誰が売ってんのかな。もしかするとあれだよね、あそこで売ってるかもしれないな。
Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price.
いやいや、お前んとこじゃなくて、メリディアンの商人たちが売ってんじゃないかな。ね。ちょっとこう飛んでみましょうか。トランプラーの心臓を買いたい。買いたいというか、取りたい。ほい。それで、こっちだよな。こっちか。
Prince Eden an escaped sunflower. Praise the Sun King for saving him without.
ここに2人いるけど、この人は違うみたいな。この人だって。この人ではない。この人も違う。
Back from the wilds. Find any Banuk relics? You ready? Let's trade then.
これしかねえんだよな。あら、ダメでしょ。さようなら。
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
どこにいるんだっけ、あと。この道沿いに3人いるんだな。トランプラーの心臓売ってねえか、おめえ。あ、レンズか。あ、トランプラー。あったあったあった。780円。買う。買って、あとは別にいらないの。持ってるもんね。持ってる。はい。あとはいらないです。どうも。この人は何だっけ。
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine.
ああ、見つけたよ。
Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
いや、持ってきたんだけど、
Let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
揃ってねえんだよな、まだな。あれ、これだけ ?10 個なきゃダメなのかよ、これが。めんどくさいな。ダメでした。さようなら。
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to
あと
discuss
もう
with
一
you.
人いたいな。こっちの方に。
Arrested too for disorderly conduct last night.
どこだっけな。あれ。あれ、違う方に行っちゃったか、さっき。通して分路。こっちじゃなくて、
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
こっちの方でしたね。この人は何言ってんだっけ。なんだそれ。これは別にいらないよな。いらないっす。それからあと2人いるんだよな。
Fine goods for a fair price.
近くに2人いるんだ。
Take a look at these
こ
wares.
の人は
I hope the Sun King
コップの
rewards
人
you for
だよ
saving
ね。
his brother.
Rugged?
この
Well
人
traveled?
はなんだっ
Yes.
け。武器か。これ買えるんじゃないね。千弓、装備する。じゃあここに装備するか。ラトラーの代わりに。それで改造しなきゃいけないんだよな。
I would like to talk to you.
You'll
アイテム作成、武器の改造、冷気コイル、電撃汚れ、操作性はあった方がいいよな。それから汚れじゃなくて冷気、とにかく冷気だよな。40、どれだっけ、これか。47%。はい。それからどうすかな。45でダメージがないんだよね。これでいい。でこれをこれで冷気の 弓を作れるんじゃないですか。これで氷の弓って10本しかないのか。あ、でもいいや。
Stopping when you're in the thick of
こ
it.
れでこれがなんだ、雷か。これでいいよね。うん、これでいいと思う。よし、
Pass up these goods.
これで準備 OK だぜ。それしたら
You'll like what I
戻りましょう、さっきのところへ。ここまで一気に行くぜ。よし、じゃあ行きましょう。こっちか。
Starving was bad enough. But at least we had our sun king.
どっちだ、こっちか。
We can't even keep our Sun King safe. How do we expect to win a war?
こっちでいいんだっけ。で、こっちだったよな、確か。ポトリ。そしてここを飛ぶ。ぴょんぴょんぴょんぴょんぴょんと。で、どっち行くんだっけ。ひょいひょいって下に降りる。よいしょよいしょよいしょよいしょ。はい。で、ここへ行って、どこだっけ。あ、違う。ここでいいんだ。ここで中に入る。なんじゃ今はできないって。
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
まだ緊急配信。なんか
now.
なんだ
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
どうしとくかな、これにしとこうか。本の矢。これなんだ、強化矢尻。強いんだけど。これにしとくか。行くしかねえな。
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
プロジェクト
Zero
ゼロ
Dawn.
ダウン。
We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures.
はい。
Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
また発生した事態。まあなんかよくわかんないけど、はい。それからゼロドーンの施設を調べる。こっちの方にあと何もないよね。あれ何？光か。強化封鎖ハッチ。まあいいや。こっちだね。あそこになんかある。ご支援が必要です。はい。こっちへ行くと。これは開ければいいのかな。
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
Smaller room.
小さい部屋。特になんもないね。これやんこれ。こっちはこれなんだろう。何の部屋だ。あ、なんかある。道具か。あ、補充がされなければ、どういうことだ。特になんもないんだね。うちにもなんもないと。あそこになんかあるね。防音工事。はい。
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
説明図をゆっくりご覧ください。ドアを開く。はい。ここは一体
What
何なの？
was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact.
再生を開始。
Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
どういうこと?
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
そうだよね。進みましょう。
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
はやぶさ。こっちだ。こっちから行けんのかな。どこに行けばいいんだ。シャドウの重装兵。
I'm not here.
Doesn't look good.
She's coming for us! May this crush the enemy!
Good. We're too close to the tribal crypt to stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
どうなってんだここは。一体全体。こっちもなんか行けそうなんだよな、かがんでけば。あ、行けねえか。あ、行ける。行けるよ。ここはなんだ。後にしよう、こっちはね。ちょっと待っといてもらって。管理室を調べるって書いてある。 ちはなんだ。あ、何これ。これか。トム・パエク。
It is accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them? Not just people. All organic matter. Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel. In a word, yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
これはトラビス・テイト。
Want to discuss? Whew. So, Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty, too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
もう一個あるね。ブラッド・アンダック。
You previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
うん。こっち行くと進む感じだよね。こっち側は特に何もない。これなんだ。これ行かれない。ここでストップか。これ何？シャドウの重装備。この中を調べるってことかな。あ、いっぱいあんな。テキストか。
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
ゼロドーンとは何ですかと。これはテキストか。これは何これ。上もなんかあるね。沖路隊。
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, US Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
ここがちょっとあれだよね。怪しいよね。こっちも行けるし、まっすぐも行けるのか。あ、ここは行かないか。こっちしか行かれないのか。なんだろうこれは。ここはどこだ。あ、ログがあるね。
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
パニックになってるね。どれの話？今のやつだよね。ロンフェルダーって。ロンフェルダー。これは今見たんだ。こっちの方はもうないね。ここはさっきのとこか。ってことはこれはここが出口。じゃあ何腰をかがめていったところっていうのはあんまり意味がなかったってこと？そんなことあんのかな。ちょっとゆっくり行ってみよう。そんなことがあるんだろうか。こっちがあるか。こっちがあった。なんだろう。こっち方っていうか、ここから入ってきたのか。意味ないな。結局ここに出てくるんだもんね。じゃあ進みましょうか。なんだ。
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
するか。
Elizabeth Sobek. You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks. to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world, and most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
人類は一回絶滅しちゃったっていうことか。
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
開きましょう。お選びください。中央施設へ向かう。なんかある。
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves they weren't cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium.
Elysium?
I never thought that there could be atonement.
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry.
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
なるほどね。絶望しちゃう人と未来に期待をする人とに分かれるんだね。死は特にないか。なんかなんだこれ、座礁した手枷を拾う。どういうこと？なんだ座礁した手枷って何でしょうか。これはなんでもない。今のとこか。ここはこれなんだこれ。ここは何ですか。ここはなんか登れんのっていうわけでもないんだな。ここか。じゃあ戻るか。戻りながら先へ進む。あれ、こっちか。こっちいたっけ。あれ、こっちから来たんだっけ。こっちから来たんだね。そうだ、こっち行かなきゃ。この回復のキノコがあるってことはさ、戦闘があるってことだよね。多分ドアを開く。こっちか。
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
なんだよ。静かになった。まだいる？いねえか。いねえな。あ、びっくりした。ここにこれがあるから補充して、ここはこれなんかログがあるんでしょ、きっと。
hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
今のところ入るとここに来るんだな。でもここはなんもないと。こっちはじゃあ行かれない。ここにまたなんかありそうだね。あった。Christina Sue Bay.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
まあ前向きな人ですかね、今の。キノコがあって、でこっちにまたなんかあるね。トラビスさん。はい。
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
まあそういう人もいるんだね。ちょっと本心、どこまで本心かちょっとわかんないけど。 またキノコがある。
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
これも取るよね。これはいらないよね。
I can't spare the weight.
7はもう持てないんだよ。それからこっちなのか、のんちゃんは。これ扉か。こっちになんかあるんだな、電源が。じゃあこれか。
Here we go. Another one of these. I need to find the right configuration.
正しい組み合わせ。
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
近くに保管庫。これはなんだ。これ後でいいか。部品を探さないと。日だまり。あれはなんだ。ログか。
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
何？もう一回ちょっとヒント。
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
全部逆に取り付けた。あ、あの上に行けんのか。あの上か。ってことは、どっからか上に登んなきゃいけねえな。この辺か？違う。どっから上に行けんだ。これか。あれあれ、ちょっと行けそうなんだけどな。行けそうで行けない。あの上に行きたいんだよな。あそこ。そのためには、そこに行かなきゃいけないんだよね。で、そこに行くためには、これか。これ登れんのかな？登れないか。どうやって登るんだろうか。そこに登りたいんだけど、どうしたらいいんだ？向こう側からだよね。こっちから、なんか登れるかな？よっ！ダメか。ここ登れそうなんだよね、なんかね。こうか。これじゃ真下だから登れないでしょ。どうやって登るんだ。この辺から登るのかな。あそこに登りたいんだけど、どうやって行くんだ。これは何ですか？その前の設定が逆転してるよと。設定が逆だよって。こっちはなんだ。あんま書いてないんだよね、何にも。こっちはでも全部は開いてるからな。 どこからか行けるんだよな、多分上に。ここが開くんだよ多分。だから上にあるんだけど、どうやって行くんだろう。あそこに行くには、そこに行くには、どうやって登るのかな。意外と直接、あ、でもこの黄色いのを渡っていくんだと思うんだよな。ってことは、やっぱここに登るんだよね。ここに登るためには、ダメか。ここに登りたいんだけど、登れないよね。ここに登れんのかな。こっちか。もしかして違う。これは登れない。よっ。ああ、登れないか。紐に直接ぶら下がるとかいうことはできないんだろうか。できないね。よっ。どこから登るんだ。面の鍾乳洞みたいなつではないと。ここに登れそうなんだけどな。よっよっよっと登れないんだよな。あそこでしょ。あそこだよな、絶対。物資の箱、そこだと思うんだけど。バースト射撃。こっちの方にちょっと戻って、これを持って、そこにもなんか閉まってる扉があるね。これかな。これをこれでぶっ飛ばすとかなるわけないよね。違うな。違う、これいらないです。